Oh, looks like we got Dennis in the house tonight. I've got the StreamYard link pinned to the top of the live chat, Dennis. So all you have to do is copy that link and put it in your browser, and it'll put you in my backstage to where I can get you right up on the screen with me, or either just click on the link up at the top of the chat, and it should take you right in. You won't be able to read the chat, I don't think, while you're on screen though. And there's Shatika. Hey, Shatika. I've been busy all day. I got so tired. I said, heck with it. I'm going live. I'm going to go chat with some people, get my mind off of everything else. Trying to get my camera situated here. Let's sing. Get up on stage and sing away. I've been playing with some lighting here. Click on the link at the top of the chat. There's the StreamYard link. That'll put you backstage so I can put you on the screen with me. Hi, Ruby. I'm doing fine. Thank you. And there's Mary. Hi there, Mary and Diana. Got a lot of good people coming in here tonight. Surprising. I'm doing good, Mary. How are you? Oh no, Patty C. No wonder we haven't been seeing you. You had an accident and broke 3 ribs. Oh my God, messed up your hip and your back. You poor thing. I'm so sorry. I'm glad it wasn't any worse, but oh my goodness, girl. No, I haven't blocked anybody's mic. You have to unmute your own mic. You have to make sure your camera's turned on, and you got to make sure that woo, your mic's on and that your camera is on. And I'm changing colors. I'm turning green and purple. And well, you got to click on the link and get on in backstage so I can get you on screen. I can't get you on screen till you get backstage. Click the link or copy it and put it in your browser and search on it till it puts you in the backstage. I'm changing colors here, y'all. I'm playing with my lights, the different colors, trying to figure out which is the best. Can all of you hear me? Anything, what I'm saying? Can you hear me? Yeah, everybody needs to say a prayer for Patty C. I don't know which is the best color. I'm doing okay, but I am so sorry to hear that you were in an accident. I don't like purple and I don't like green. Let's get this color back to some normalcy here. And there's Donna and Ruby. I don't like these colors. So a little bit better there. It doesn't make me look too bad. Well, Dennis, you got to get, oh, here you go. Dennis, you got to get, oh, here you go.
I've been here waiting the whole time.
I'm sorry. I was playing with my lights and didn't realize you were there. I'm sorry. I was playing with my lights and didn't realize you were there.
It's okay. I'll let you slide this time. It's okay. I'll let you slide this time. It's okay. I'll let you slide this time. I thought we were gonna sing.
Waiting on you. What is that squeaking going on? Waiting on you. You got some squeaking going on. Good gracious.
I had to turn my.
He had to turn something off, but he got rid of himself. He's got to come back. You turned yourself off, Dennis. You're going to have to come back on. Where'd you go, Dennis? You disconnected yourself somehow. I don't know what you did, but you're going to have to come back in again. In the color I'm at now, Diana, I've got this light and you can change the colors that it shows. And I've been trying to get the best color to show me so I don't look like I'm pale as a ghost. And not too many of the shades of the colors work for me. We lost you, Dennis. Where'd you go? Oh, there he is.
It said I was backstage and I've been here all the time.
Well, it didn't show up.
See, I hear it on my phone now. Let me turn.
There's squeaking coming from somewhere.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Look here,
well,
Linda.
No, you still got some squeaking going on from somewhere.
Well, it's probably a rat. I'm just kidding. Look, let me show you what I got in this pot. If I can see it. See it. Them greens. Look at them greens.
Oh, they look good. I'm ready to eat some.
They are good. I might eat some tomorrow. I put a
They
whole.
look good enough to eat.
I put a whole smoked turkey leg in there.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, ma'am.
I
Yes,
know they're gonna be good.
I know. I wish I could figure this phone out so I could talk to you. I'm probably getting people mad at me. But I do
No,
want to sing.
I hear you fine.
Good. That's this time I'm not showing my ceiling. Last time people was mad at me because I was showing my ceiling. But yeah, oh, they are pretty. Look, let me show you again. Look, look. Oh, Wilson would love them. Look,
Yeah, I don't know where Wilson is. I know
got some
those look
fat
good.
back,
Oh my gosh. I cooked all
stacked
my
in bacon.
greens, but I didn't have a turkey leg to put in them.
Oh, I did. You know what? I paid more for that smoked turkey leg than I did for the greens.
I don't doubt that.
I
I
went
looked
to
at
the.
some at Walmart the other day and they were like $6 and $7 for one turkey leg.
That's what I'm talking about. I could have bought a whole turkey.
Yeah.
But you know, I went to the store at 6:30 this morning. I took my grandkids to school, and I said I'm going to get a turkey leg. And I looked at them, and they were like $7, $6 and $7. And I walked out of the store and didn't get it. And I went to another store, and they didn't have any, so I went back to that store and got it. And the cashier lady, she looked at me, she's like, "Oh, you're back again." I said, "Yeah, I come back to get this turkey leg." I did too. I ain't playing. When I get ready to cook, I'm cooking like you do. Yep, my grandma taught me how to cook.
Yeah, I love to put a big slice of hunk of ham or ham hock or something like that in my greens when I cook them. If I have it, a lot of times I don't have it though.
I
I just
don't
cook
either.
my greens. I try to fry a little bacon and chop up my bacon and throw them that in there. It's pretty good.
Yeah, that bacon's too expensive. I'll buy that fat back and put in there. Look at me on there. Lord mighty
We
knows.
can't get fatback out here. Nobody understands what fatback is. They showed me some what they call salted pork, but it looks like bacon. It's
You know,
salted, but it's bacon. It's not fatback.
that's right. And you know what? Guess what? You wouldn't believe this. I live in a country hick town, right? In Florida. And they don't even know. I went to the store and I asked for some cracklings at the butcher, right?
They don't know what they are.
He looked at me like I was a doggone fool. Well, I am a fool, but he looked at
I
me like I
love
was.
cracklings.
And I told the lady beside me, I said, "You got to be kidding me. This is a butcher and he don't even know what cracklings are. They ought to fire him."
Oh my
You know?
God, I love the butchering time with my grandparents when they
Yeah.
butchered their hogs because I know there was always going to be a great big old black pot sitting over the top of a fire with full of cracklings.
You know what's the funniest thing? See, I got a lag here. You talking and I'm talking at the same time. You need to let me talk. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding with you. See, I'm looking at you and you're not even moving on there.
Okay, Diana, I understand. You have a good night. Get some rest.
Oh, you was reading a book?
Diana said she's got to leave because she's tired and she needs
Yeah,
to rest. So,
you don't want to see me. Bye, Diana. Good night, Good night, Diana.
any of you other folks in chat want to get up on screen with us? Come on. The link's at the top of the chat box.
Yeah, they're gonna let me run the show. They don't want to come on.
Your
Look at them.
ceiling looks like mine.
Yeah. I know. She's got them buttons. I told you that last time. I'm trying to look up there so you don't see my bald head and my. See, I got shorts on. Look.
Well, Country Cutie, you leaving too? I'm trying to
Everybody,
get some more people. I'm trying to get some more people up here on the screen with me. The
I
link's
didn't
at
mean.
the top of the chat box.
I didn't mean to come on and make y'all mad.
I can get more people up here. Come on. No
They
need in
come.
leaving, Country Cutie.
Well, anyway, well,
Are
we can
y'all
talk.
leaving? I mean, Patty said she said good night all. Country Cutie said night all. Where y'all going? We just got here.
Well, they can leave. We'll talk and we'll get more people in a minute.
Well, Country Cutie said she got online to look up some recipes and she just happened to see me live and thought she'd pop in and say hi. So she didn't plan
Okay.
on staying.
She
And I
said hi.
understand Patty C. She probably don't feel good. I mean,
I,
in a wreck and broke ribs and hurt her back and oh my goodness.
I didn't break any ribs, but I feel bad every morning when I get up.
I feel like a 18-wheeler ran over me when I try to get up in the morning.
King Wheeler did run over me.
I have to get up moving around before I feel halfway human.
See, I see Donna Palsetia. Palsetia. That's my friend Donna. She's on
Yeah.
there now talking to me, and I can't talk to her on here because her name don't show up. Anyway, it's okay. I mean, it's not okay, but I don't know why she don't show up on there. Anyway, I'll be quiet. Sorry.
Well, a lot of times you can't read the chat on the same item that you went live on.
Right.
Like when you got on screen, it knocked your chat box out. If you can watch it on your TV, you'd be able to read the chat. You know, you're
Right.
probably live on your cell phone or camera, but you can turn your TV on and be on YouTube and you can read the chat or be
That's
on a
probably,
laptop or some other computer.
that's probably what's wrong. You know what's wrong? Because I'm
What?
looking at you. I'm looking at you on my phone and my TV.
You got double trouble.
That's right. I can only
Well,
do this right.
I'm filming with my phone and I got my laptop on so I can read the chat. I can't get close enough to my phone to be able to, or my camera to be able to read the chat.
Well, one of these days I'm gonna learn this technology. My grandkids are trying to teach me.
About the time you learn it, they're going to change everything.
That's right. That's why I said I don't really want to learn it. But anyway, I'm on here and we're just gonna sing. What you want to sing?
I don't know. I don't know what I know that you know or what you know that I know.
I'll
We
be
got
quiet.
Endlessly Wandering Soul. Hello. How are you today? He says, hey, Dennis. It's
Do that.
Anne from New Brunswick, Canada. Welcome, Anne from New Brunswick, Canada.
Yeah, that's not Ann Watson. She's not from New Brunswick. What did you just say?
No, she goes by the Aimlessly Wandering Soul.
Well, I bet you they're cold there.
I bet so too.
They can have all that they want. They can have all that cold. It's raining here. It's raining right here in Florida.
We were supposed to get rain today, but we didn't get a drop. And we need it.
Oh, Donna said she's not too smart either. She's just like me.
Well, my dad always said when I was growing up, he said, if you think you know what you're doing it all wrong.
That's
It's when
right.
you're confused that you're probably doing it exactly right. I don't know what that screeching is, but it's still in your feed.
Well, I'll go out on the porch then. I'm gonna go out on the front porch. I'm walking
I
out
can't
on the front.
imagine what the screeching is. It must be your camera, your phone, or something.
I just came out on the front porch so you don't have to hear it anymore. Can you see the rain now? Look.
I got a commercial right now.
It's coming down pretty good too, like a soaker rain. Yep.
Yeah, I wish we could get rain. We need it. You still got that screeching. It's got to be your camera that something going on with your phone. Or...
That's crickets.
Yeah, I've not heard crickets sound like that.
I don't know what it is, but I'm sorry about it. So I'll hang up and call you back. And
Aimlessly Wandering Soul said it's a warm 2 Celsius there, 35 degrees Fahrenheit here at 11:30 p.m. It's 63 degrees here in Texas.
you know what I'd do if it was 35 at my house? I'd move. I would. Look, I'm out here in my shorts. See? Wait a minute.
I've got my pedal pushers on today, and I've got my sandals on. It was hot. I had to turn my fan on in the house because it was hot in the house.
I
My
haven't
heat's
even
off.
I haven't even heard that term in 100 years. Pedal
Yeah.
pushers. My mama used to wear those.
Well, I
She
guess
did.
that's what you call them.
They
They're
are
they're above my
push.
knees anyway.
Yep.
I don't think they're actual pedal pushers, but they're not my knees. They're above my ankles.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. That quiche that you made that in that pie crust,
Yeah.
I'll eat that for breakfast and lunch and supper every day.
Oh, I could too. I love quiche.
I could too. I didn't even eat today yet.
And
It's
I've been
what
thinking about making a big one. I want a big one, a one that I
for.
make from scratch with the pie crust and everything.
Right.
Then I'll have enough quiche to eat for a week. I'll
I
have
do
a
too.
week of breakfasts.
My grandkids have a bunch of chickens and they bring me eggs. They brought me 3 dozen eggs. I was like,
Oh
oh
wow!
my.
My son has chickens, and he's got plenty of eggs in the summertime unless it gets real hot, and then they'll quit laying. But I live
Right.
so far away from him. By the time I get over there, his eggs are gone. And when I'm not there, he's got eggs to throw away almost. I know his stepdaughter gets eggs, and they eat all the eggs they can hold.
Well, then you do like them Chinese people and you bury them in the dirt for like 100 years and then you eat them. That's the way they
I don't
do.
think I'd want to try that.
I wouldn't either, but I will pickle them and keep them a couple weeks on top of the refrigerator.
There's some
And
way you can put them in a water bath. I've heard. I've seen videos on it, but I'd be afraid to try it. My eggs would
I'm
be bad when I'd go to eat them.
not afraid because I told my daughter all grandkids come over sick from school and I don't ever get sick.
Huh.
Nothing, nothing can tolerate my body.
Yeah, it'd be
I,
great to have chickens here, but it's got to the place you can't have farm animals, but they will allow you 12 chickens. And at one time, they allowed you to have 2 roosters.
right.
Now they've changed the rules. You can't have roosters at all,
Well, guess what I'm
but you can,
fixing?
you can, you can still have 12 chickens. But it's not going to be too many years before they're going to tell you can't have chickens either. Because I'm in a
Exactly.
subdivision. This is not out in not out in farmland. So
I know you're just like I am, where you moved in and there was nobody around. Now everybody's here, and all of
yeah,
them wants to be.
everybody's moving in on me.
They don't, yeah, I got a bunch of caring neighbors too, and I'm talking out loud.
I'm not even 5 minutes from everything in town. But it was
Right,
like being in the country because I had no neighbors right here at me. There was
right,
nobody. There was maybe two houses on both blocks that I
right.
live on here, and
Yep.
now there's homes everywhere coming in on me. I
Well,
feel invaded.
I've got one neighbor that just moved in. I've been here. Well, I've been here since 1979, and I got one neighbor that just moved in and turned into a Karen as soon as she moved in by herself. And I think she's just like your neighbor. I think she likes women. But anyway, she's getting on my nerves with her dogs barking. So I'm gonna get me like 12 roosters and I'm gonna line them up on her fence, and make them crow. I'm gonna turn the lights on, the floodlights on, and make them crow every morning and night and day. Make them don't stop crowing. Then I'm gonna get me some guineas. You know, doggone guineas. You know they're noisy.
Well, one
I'm
thing
gonna
that happened.
I'm gonna make her move. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make her move.
Yeah. Well, one thing
Yeah.
that happened out here, and I didn't mind hearing the roosters, but a lot of the neighbors, everybody started getting chickens, and then they started getting roosters with their chickens. And
Right.
in 10 different directions, you could hear roosters crowing in the morning.
I
And
like
I
to hear.
guess I love hearing them, but I
You
guess
know.
some people, complained about it.
Right.
Evidently, some people complained they didn't want to hear the roosters waking them up in the morning and stuff like
Well,
that. And finally, they said,
I like.
well, no more roosters.
Well, I got a rooster from my grandson because he wanted it, and we raised it up. And I said, I want to hear that thing crow in the morning. I love to hear them crow when it's bright and early in the morning. So I
Yeah.
hung the pin right by my bedroom window. And that thing started crowing. I was like, Lord have mercy. I don't want to hear this thing no more. I got sick of it. I moved way out yonder. I moved way out there. Yeah, got
Well,
sick of
I
hearing that.
love hearing the roosters because it reminds me of back home. I mean, a
Right.
lot of people had farm animals close, and my grandparents had a big farm with roosters and chickens and cows and horses, every kind of
That,
animal you could think of.
that's exactly what we were fixing to talk about a while ago when my phone messed up was hog killing. Like you remember that with your mom, dad. I remember that with my grandma and granddaddy when they killed them hogs.
Oh, I know, and that was some of the best sausage that they made when they butchered hogs. Oh my gosh.
What
But
my
I
grandma,
remember getting those cracklings out of that big witch's, I called it a witch's pot.
it
Great
was.
big old iron pot
We
that
yeah,
stands up on legs, and you build a fire under it. And they'd
sure
cut
enough.
up all the hog fat and throw it in there and fry it
That's
to get the lard out of it. And then they dipped the cracklings out when they were cooked and put them out
right.
on the table on stuff to drain them on. And we were
Right.
eating them, salting them down and eating them as fast as we could.
Heck yeah, and you put the whole hog in there and you boil it. And I remember that because my granddaddy went up and got a whole pack of doggone big lady leg shavers, and we had to shave that thing and shave all that hair off of it after they boiled it. And
Well,
I'll be dog.
I never got into all that. My daddy and my
Well, we
granddad
did
and all the men
all
took
that.
care of butchering the hogs and doing all that kind of stuff. And by the time they brought it to the house in the backyard where my grandmama had that great big old witch's pot, as I call it, to put the fat in it to cook to get the lard out of it and make cracklings. And then we were making sausage in the house. She was grinding her own sausage and
So
everything in the house.
y'all didn't get to see the good part when
Well,
when
they did up that up in the hog lot somewhere. They didn't do that at the house, so
my granddaddy,
we didn't see all that.
my daddy would go out there and hit him in the head with a sledgehammer and knock his behind out. And yep, he would have shake a couple times and we'd throw him in that pot. And my grandma was out there and took the toenails off and they looked like all bugles. Them bugles crackers. What
Yeah,
you know them bugles? What I'm talking
yeah,
about? They look like a cone, right? And my
yeah.
grandma took them toenails off and put them on her fingers. I'm like, Lord of mercy, you traumatized me for the rest of my life. Yep. I was way back in the day. My grandma was born in 1918 in Americus, Georgia. And
Yeah.
my granddad was in Dublin, Georgia. Yep. Yeah, they cooked everything. They didn't throw anything. They even cooked the doggone, uh, what's some nasty things that stink when you cook them? The chitlins. The whole thing. Yeah, you had to stick a
They
hose.
did all that, but I drew my line at what I ate of that hog.
I did too. With it smell like that, I ain't eating.
I'm not
I ain't.
eating chitlins. I'm not eating hog head cheese. I'm not eating any of that other stuff. I'll eat the cracklings. I'll eat the ham, the sausage, the fat
My,
back, the bacon.
I got some grandsons that'll tear that hog head cheese up like it's going out of style. They're like, I'm gonna eat all this because there might not be any more. That's the
Well,
way
my
they do. They
dad loved all that stuff, but
eat
not
all
me.
and go home.
And there's
They
Caleb. Hello, Caleb. Welcome to our chat tonight.
okay. You need me to be quiet for a minute?
No, not really.
Oh, okay. Is that the one that's always so nice? The one from that other country where it is?
Pakistan, Iran, yeah.
Whatever his name is, he's always got nice things to say. He's so nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can. Uh, yeah.
Aimlessly Wandering says, Merry Christmas to all. Hope you have your shopping done. I haven't even started yet. Oh my God, you've only got this week to go shopping, girl. Next week is Christmas. I've got mine done, what I'm going to do. I didn't do a whole lot, but what I
I,
wanted to get done is done.
I'll be quiet.
No, go ahead.
I said I haven't started Christmas shopping and I'm not going to. I told my grandkids I'll buy y'all something off of Amazon. I stay at home. I don't go anywhere. And then I learned we got a Kroger that orders sends food to your house.
Yeah, we got Kroger here that does that. All the stores, I think, basically do it, but you got to join their little delivery thing that it costs, I don't know, $12, $13 a month to be a member of it, and they'll deliver free whenever
That
you
then
want it.
I ain't doing that then.
Yeah,
I'll keep on.
I'll order stuff and go pick it up in their drive-through, where they bring it out to me, but I
Right.
don't have anything delivered to the house. Now, one day I might, I can't
Well,
get out and go, I might have it delivered, but not now.
I, I did because my grandkids talked me into going on Amazon. Worst thing ever
Now I
happened.
do have, I am a member of Amazon of the Prime, so I do get free delivery
Yeah,
whenever I order because I order a lot from them
well,
because I get a good deal and, paying that little bit every month, I get all my deliveries free and I think it's well worth it.
right. It probably is, but you know what I want to learn? Is how to
What?
delete Amazon off my phone. Because I'm hooked on it. I'm buy everything there. I'm like, if
Well,
I was only on
if I
there, I
could
like,
forget where Walmart was and Amazon is and all that, I could save a lot of money.
I
My
wish we
favorite
didn't.
go-to place here is Walmart. We've got a Walmart Supercenter, and that's my one-stop place.
We got a Walmart 15 miles away, and it's so old it looks like a doggone minute market. It ain't even got. Listen at me. I sound like an idiot. They don't
Our
even
store
have
is pretty big.
not not the one we got.
You
The one
probably
we got,
don't have a super Walmart. We have a super Walmart here.
Super Walmart, but it's like 55 miles. I ain't going all the way there. You don't
And
save
mine's
much.
within 5 minutes of my house.
Spend $30 worth of gas to get there and back. You ain't saving
Yeah, I'll
anything.
say I'm running out to the store to pick up one or two things. I come out of there spending $100.
That's same
So it
with me
pays me to stay home.
That's same with me when I went and got that turkey leg this morning for $7 or whatever it was.
Donna
I said,
Placentia said Timu is cool.
yeah, I
And
heard of that, but you know what? My granddaughter ordered one thing on there, and guess what? They texted me and called me and emailed me for like 15 times a day. I blocked them. Don't y'all
I've
ever
never
call
had any
me.
problem with them. I try not to order too much, but sometimes I order a few things like
They're
shade
Chinese,
cloth and different things for my garden.
a Chinese company. I don't deal with them. Here, phone. Yep.
Well,
All right.
just about everything in America is made in China now. So
I know it. I'll tell you that. That's the truth.
even from Amazon, you order stuff from Amazon, you look at the tag where it's made in China.
I think Amazon's China. It sounds like Chinese to me. Amazon sounds Chinese.
You go in a store, it's either made in Japan or it's made in China. You hardly ever see anything made in USA.
I know. They don't know how to do anything right anymore. Wait
Oh no,
till John.
Karen had a chest X-ray today. She's got RSV.
What in the world is that?
I'm not sure. Maybe she's
It's,
got a respiratory
it's
infection or
actually
something.
RSB. I could make up a name for that, but I won't say it.
RSV is in Victor.
Oh, RSV. Doggone it. I wish it was B. I had a good one for that. That's
I
like,
bet.
remember the commercials used to come on? They're like, you got the RLS, the restless leg syndrome. Can't sleep. I got the restless legs. Yeah. Yeah, well, why don't you get up and move around a little bit? You won't be so doggone restless. Doggone commercials. That's that doggone commercial come on a while ago talking about a stimulus. $6,500 you can get. Yeah, all you got to do is go on there and answer these questions. You can get it. Yeah, yeah, I believe that. I got some property in
Oh no.
I got some property in your territory on the ocean for sale
Oh, really? Where at?
in Texas, right in the middle of Texas in the ocean.
It can't be in the middle of middle of Texas in the ocean.
Well, you missed my point because I just said I believe that as much as I believe I got a property in the middle of Texas on the ocean.
Oh, okay.
Or
That was just a figment of your imagination, huh?
Archie Bunker said it was a figment of your imagination.
Figment.
Yeah, Archie Bunker, he was something else. He was.
Yep, he was a character.
I know I'm talking so much nobody else can talk. Well, you want to let somebody else come on?
No, I was trying to get somebody else to get up on screen with us, but there's no other takers.
Well, Willem, I'll keep talking. You
Go
want to see
ahead.
my right again? Look, let me show you. See if I can turn it. Now you see me, low.
You must not have your grandkids with you now. Oh no, don't. I hope we didn't lose you, Dennis. Are you there, Dennis? Oh no, I think we lost Dennis. He was moving his camera around and I think we've lost him. Tamara says, great show. Come on back on, Dennis. You kicked yourself off again. I don't know how many people we got on here. It shows I got 26. Well, I'll wait to see him get back in backstage so I can let him back on the screen. I don't know where he went. Don't know where he went. Yes, Dennis is quite entertaining. I agree. But I don't know where he is. What happened to him? He must have disconnected somehow. I don't see where he's come back in, backstage yet. So I think we've lost a lot of people. Where'd everybody go? We're down to 27 people. He was going to get on stage and sing, but he didn't sing any yet. You can get addicted to Amazon, Timu, or whatever you call it, Timu. I never do know how to pronounce that. They're too convenient and they got great prices, so you can get addicted to them. Yeah, Dennis is funny. But I can't believe a lot of you, what are y'all waiting on if you haven't went Christmas shopping yet? I mean, you sound like I used to be years ago. I waited to Christmas Eve night. And then I hit all the stores that had all the red light specials for all the Christmas stuff. That's the only way I could afford to buy Christmas presents for my family. And then I got to go see them the next day and give them their presents that I bought the night before. You got in some real good deals that way. Hold on. Battery died. Oh no, that's what happened. Your battery died. I was wondering what happened to you, Dennis. I'm still playing with my light. Chinese phone. I've got my camera plugged in so it can't die when I'm live. I've had that happen before. My camera, the battery died when I was live one time. I had to hurry up and get it plugged in and then get back online, get it reconnected so it didn't end my live on me. Dennis, Donna says you're funny. You're entertaining. Hope I didn't make everyone leave. No, I don't think you made everybody leave. There might be a couple people left, but I don't think it was because of you. Aimlessly wandering soul said, I'm in a bikini. It was warm enough here today. You could have wore a bikini outside. It's toasty warm at 2 degrees Celsius, 35 degrees Fahrenheit. Yeah, you're not going to see me with no bikini on when it's 35 degrees. Don't think so. I don't know what RSV is, Karen. You'll have to enlighten us. I don't know what RSV is. If you're still here. I'm charging my phone. I can still text. I hope I didn't make everyone leave. No, you're fine. Just joking. You're a big joker, Dennis. I guess that's why everybody loves you. You cut up a lot. You entertain everybody. Mm, mm. Here's Cindy. Oh, Cindy Sandu. Hello, Cindy. I didn't see you come in. Glad you stopped by and paid us a visit here. How are you doing? I gotta find my cough drops. Just delivered Christmas presents, huh? Well, I got my little end table at my couch over here stacked with Christmas presents to take to my sons whenever I go. I don't know what day we're getting together yet. He hasn't let me know. I don't know if we'll get together on the weekend or if we're gonna get together Christmas or what. If you haven't done your Christmas shopping, have you at least got your Christmas tree up? I got 6 or 7 trees, but they're up in the yard and decorated and lit up. I didn't put one up in the house this year. My house is just too crowded to put a tree up in here. I don't have room. It's small. My rooms are real tiny. Took your grandson out to get his mom present, so just took them to their house. Oh, that's neat. I know that was fun. And Donna said she'll be back. Y'all, the link is at the top of the chat. Anybody want to get up on screen with me? You're more than welcome to come on up here with me while we're waiting for Dennis. Just finished all your shopping. Well, I started shopping early because I knew I wasn't going to buy a whole lot. And I spent a lot of time looking around trying to decide what I want to get. And when you only have a little bit of money and, you want to make the most of it and get something that you think they'll like, it's kind of hard, especially when they got enough money coming in they can buy anything they want already. It's hard to buy for someone like that. My son told me several weeks ago, he says, Mom, I know this gun I'd love to have. I thought to myself, yeah, you probably do have a gun that you'd love to have, but I don't think Mama's going to buy it for you. Might be a little bit more than I want to spend or have to spend since I had to put a set of tires on the car and my income is down. But it does drop at Christmas time and I understand that because a lot of people are out shopping and doing stuff and they're not watching videos as much through Christmas. I know prices are something awful. I don't know. I grew up during the time when people, money was tight with everybody. And just a little something, as a gift was more than we expected. And today, most people, if you don't spend $600, $700, $1,000 on a Christmas present, they don't think you got them anything. I'm sorry, I can't afford that kind of stuff. I can't afford that kind of Christmas shopping. I've always heard and was taught that it was the thought that count, not the price tag. I guess when I was growing up, we had such small amount, we just didn't have a whole lot for Christmas or any other time. So any little thing we got, we were tickled to death over. Yep, $20 back in the day gave you a lot of stuff. I remember growing up, we had a string of lights for the tree, and we had that dime store tinsel in the package, the icicles, as you call them. It looked like tinfoil, strings of tinfoil, and we threw that on the tree. And then my mom would pop popcorn, and we'd start stringing popcorn on a string and make a popcorn garland and put that on the tree. We made a lot of stuff we put on our tree. And if I got one little doll for Christmas, I thought I had just died and went to heaven. And the year me and my four brothers all of us got bicycles. Oh my God. We couldn't believe it. We woke up that morning, run in the living room where the tree was, and there was four bicycles. I had a blue girl's bicycle, and my brothers there was three red bicycles, boy bicycles, because there was only four of us at that time. My younger brothers weren't born yet. And oh my God, we thought we died and went to heaven. We had bicycles that year. We'd never gotten so much for Christmas before. Yep, all homemade ornaments is what we had. We didn't have the money to spend for Christmas decorations. We went in the woods and cut our tree. We didn't even buy the tree. I'm giving them all washcloth and make them clean my house. Dennis. Yeah, I know you're joking, Dennis. But it's something I could kind of see you doing. You wouldn't necessarily give them a washcloth for Christmas, but I could see you giving them one and telling them to start cleaning your house for you. I could absolutely see you do that. It would probably be as a joke though if you did. Well, a Halloween pumpkin is just a pumpkin. That year that I had my 3 pumpkins, I called them my 3 amigos out on the table. I waited till right after Halloween. I took those pumpkins and I chopped them all up and I made pumpkin puree with them. And that's what I made my pumpkin cake, pumpkin bread, pumpkin muffins, pumpkin cookies, pumpkin soup. Yeah, that's something I got to do. I got to make some pumpkin soup. I love pumpkin soup. It's real good. I've got some left in the refrigerator that I was going to make pumpkin soup with. I was going to make a bunch of Christmas goodies, but not no more. Way too much money this year. Oh, that's the reason I say why throw my pumpkin in the compost when I can make pumpkin puree out of it, and I can have pumpkin pies. I can make all kind of stuff with that pumpkin puree from that pumpkin. That was a big pumpkin. Yeah, I remember Cindy telling us that her son had got hurt. You have to make your husband some pumpkin rolls and maybe some cookies, and that's all. There's Virgo Boy 48. Hello. How are you doing this evening? Thank you. Happy holidays to you as well. No, I didn't. They're out in the compost pile. I'll have pumpkin vines growing. When I put that compost around in my other pots in the fall, I mean in the spring, I'm going to have wild volunteer pumpkin plants coming up everywhere. Yeah, I remember Cindy saying that her son had to have surgery. How's he doing, Cindy? Virgo Boy's just getting home from work. Culture level. I'm glad you did, Virgo Boy. Great, still in rehab, but he's doing great. Well, thank goodness. Hi, Patricia. How are you doing? Work is a 4-letter word. Yep, you got that right, Dennis. Work is a 4-letter word. These dreary days that we've had, like hints of rain and promising of rain and no rain and gloomy looking days, has just made me lazy. I just want to curl up on the couch or stay in bed and sleep. Work is the last thing on my mind. But you know what? I got up and tackled more pepper jelly. I put up about 10 more pints of pepper jelly. I was up till 2 a.m. last night messing with pepper jelly, y'all. Now, how's that for dedication to your garden? I grew all those peppers. How long have you been lived in your trailer home? It looks so tidy, and my aunt lives in one, and I just love her home too. I've lived in this one since 1978. How many years is that? Over 50. My house is an antique, Virgo boy. 46. But it is an antique because the house is older than that. It was 6, 7 years old when I moved in, so it's an antique for sure. Dennis, Dennis says, hello, Patricia Harding. My sister's name is Patricia, and I hate her. Just be honest, Dennis. Blurt it out. Hey, don't hold back. Don't hold back any at all. Oh, really, Virgo boy? It's comfortable. It's home. It's not a mansion, but I've lived here for so long, I don't mind it anymore. I kept thinking over the years, one of those days I'd be able to build me a new home and more modern home, but it never happened. And, I've got to the place where now I don't care anymore. I'm happy here. Well, you got to take care of your home, no matter, what kind of home it is or how old it is. You got to maintain it and take care of it. If you don't, it's not going to be there. I go by my middle name, Susan. I've told her many times. Tell it like it is, Dennis. Patricia just told you she goes by the name of Susan, not to be mistaken with your sister Patricia. Oh man, you got me tickled to death here. My other sister is Susan, and I hate her. Oh my goodness. Just kidding, Patricia, Susan. I guess I'll need to change all my names. Oh man. I'm not even going to get in there. Whew. Yep, he's on a roll. He's got me tickled to death already. Yes, and you shall be Christina, and so it is. What happened to Wilson? I haven't seen Wilson in several lives now. We've went live several times and I've not seen Wilson at all. I sent him an email and I told him, I said, we missed you in my live. Where were you? I don't think he's answered back. My dog's name is Cooper. Got a brother named Cooper that you don't like. Hello. We're talking about animals. I think Lucky found him some new neighbors. I was coming home from the post office today, and I was late feeding the fur babies this morning, and I was going to feed them as soon as I got back. And he was walking over in that privacy fence across the street. And I called him when I got to the house, when I pulled up in the driveway and I got out, and little buddy was here. And I started calling, kitty, kitty, come on, kitty. But he never came. He still hasn't been here. I think he went in the house across the street. I think they've adopted him because he's never done that before. But he was here until I saw him walk over there and go through the gate, well, it's not a gate, it's just an opening in the fence that they didn't put a gate up. He was going in there, and that's the last I saw of him today. So if he didn't go in the house over there, I don't know where he's at. I'm sorry, y'all, I'm itching. About the mad itch. Oh, there's Gladys. Hey, Gladys. How are you doing this evening? I know you said you'd been sick. Hog jowl eating fool. Yeah, I don't know where he's been. No, I don't have bed bugs. Never will have them. Gladys says she's okay. Well, she's around somewhere. She's not been in my lives the last couple of lives either. The devil didn't want you, Gladys, so you're back. Well, we're glad to have you back. I had sent an email to April, telling her that we've been missing her in the lives, and she said, "Well, I'm taking a break because you got too much drama in your lives." I mean, I don't know where that came from. I know there was a little bit of confusion going on, but not, I don't have drama in my lives, no more than I can help but have. But, she's free to do whatever she wants to do. She's watching other people, so, and she's free to do that. I don't tell my subscribers who they can watch, but I'd love to have her back. Yeah, that's one thing I've always strived not to have on my lives is is drama. I don't like drama. I've got enough drama of my own. I don't need it on YouTube. So Dennis, oh my gosh. Yeah, I can understand that. You get burnt out. People are free to watch who they want. They're free not to watch anybody. I mean, that's up to them. But I know you do get burnt out on stuff, so you just have to step away and take a break. But I know for a fact she started watching other people, which that's fine too. So she's free to watch other people. She doesn't have to just watch me. I'm fine with it. Yeah, I miss her too, Gladys. Yep, April from Hawaii, from Maui. I haven't seen Kyle lately either, but I guess he's pretty busy. And Sheila Edwards, she's busy with her channel trying to get it built up. I watch some of her videos sometimes, her cat videos and flowers and stuff. And that's understandable too. If you're trying to build your own channel, you don't have time to spend a lot of time in other people's lives. I know I have a lot of friends that go live and I try to catch them when I can, but a lot of times I'm like dropping in and saying hi and then I'm gone because I don't have the time to spend the whole time in their live. I've got other stuff I've got to do for my channel and I can't just sit there and watch theirs. So it's unfortunate, but that's the way it works. You miss Pippin time? Yeah, I try to catch Kai's videos when I can too. He usually has some really good scenery of Hawaii that he shows on his videos. Yeah, Kai's a good guy. And I wish him the best with his channel too. I mean, I hope he can get it to grow to where he can make some money on it and he's not so stressed to have to put in so many hours on his job. But he'll find out that, YouTube requires a lot of time and effort too. Dick Van Dyke is 99 years old. Wow. Is he still alive? I didn't even know if he was still alive or not. Yeah, Shelley's a good person too. Yes, he's still alive. Yeah, I remember watching the Dick Van Dyke show years ago. If I make money on my channel, I'd probably die while the first check is in the mail. Well, I don't have mine sent in the mail. I just have them direct deposited. They send me an email when it's deposited. But I tell you what, I was trucking on pretty good there for a little bit, and now it's less than half of what it normally is. Christmas time doesn't help. Like I said, because people are busy, they don't have time to watch your videos all the time. They got other stuff to take care of here at Christmas. And that's understandable because it was down last year too at this time. But hopefully it's going to pick back up the first of the year. Make cookies and give them as prizes sometimes. It can get awfully expensive to try to do that. I mean, I don't mind doing it. It's just that the shipping, the postage is so much just on a like almost even a half a dozen cookies. You're going to spend $10 to mail them. But I might do that just once in a while. Can't do it all the time. In fact, if my views don't pick up, I may stop giving prizes at all. I can't afford it. I mean, you spend anywhere from $5 to $10 for each prize to be mailed, and you mail at least one a week. That can get pretty expensive every month. Yeah, I know you watch my videos, Gladys, and I appreciate that. There's Kathy Phillips. Yeah, it gets pretty spendy when you do it every single week. And then sometimes, I do giveaways by surprises in between times. So, and I was doing that just here at Christmas time. I'm not going to be doing the surprise giveaways all the time. I can't afford it. But I think after the first of the year, I'm going to get back to giving away seeds for springtime, because right now is when you need to start thinking about getting your garden ready, getting your pots and totes, your buckets, your pots, whatever you plant in, get those ready, get that soil built up, get the compost in them, get them all set up, right, ready to plant in the spring. And by the springtime, all that matter and stuff will be broke down in the soil, and they'll be ready to plant in. Cindy says she still has her seeds. Well, maybe you'll get to plant them this spring some. And there's Tamara. She says Dick Van Dyke was recently rescued from his Malibu home during a major fire. Oh my goodness, I didn't know that. Hello, grandchildren. I keep chewing on cough drops, y'all. Yeah, we all enjoyed seeing Dennis this evening. He keeps us laughing. He keeps our spirits up. I've got to do my hair. I haven't done my hair for Christmas yet. I got to do it. If Linda will let me come back. You come back anytime you want to, and you come on stage with me anytime you want to. If I'm on StreamYard, you're welcome up here with me. If you're charged back up, get on back up here. That way I don't have to talk so much. We can listen to you, Dennis. No, I've just got thousands of people that are going to watch this video and see my hair the way it is right now. You have the very misconception of it doesn't matter how you look, You're at home. Nobody sees you. But when you're live on YouTube, the whole world can see you. I had my PJs on one of my videos doing a breakfast video, and a friend of mine saw it, and he said, "Did you have on your pajamas in that video?" I said, "I did." I said, "I was home." It's like there was just thousands of people out there going to see me in my PJs. Who cares? What did one bed bug say to the other bed bug? I don't know, Gladys. I don't think I've ever heard this one. I don't know, Gladys. I give up. I don't know what one bed bug said to the other. You're coming back just for Gladys? Well, I keep watching up there to see if you're backstage so I can let you in. I don't see you on there yet. Y'all, anybody that wants to get up on stage with us, there's the link at the top of the chat box. Click on it or copy it and paste it, put it in your browser and get on back here and I'll let you on stage with me. Put you right up on the screen with me. Meet you in the spring. Oh, why didn't I think of that? That's cute. Yeah, that is kind of cute. Well, I keep watching for Dennis to come up backstage. I haven't seen him yet. There he is.
Charles now. Yeah, come on back. I'm gonna sing. I'm ready to sing. Ready here
What
to
are you gonna
sing?
sing?
You think I can't sing? Watch here. I'm gonna sing a church song. Are you ready?
Okay.
Make sure you can hear it. I will meet you in the morning, just inside the eastern gate. Right? I knew the rest of it, but I had to sit down because Gladys is singing something. She's probably telling me to get off here.
I
Oh,
don't know
Gladys,
the words to that one.
Gladys is making jokes.
Gladys says what goes up and never comes down. I don't know.
Tell us the answer, Gladys, because I got one for you. Let me turn my phone. What's the answer, Gladys? Look at me.
These prices. Cindy said the prices.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let me move. Tamara Douglas just asked me a question.
Said, can you sing, George?
Oh, can I? Let me stand up. I gotta stand up for this. Ready? Look at me. I look like a doggone fool on here. Let me get a good picture of me. All right. Ready to hear me sing George Jones, Tamara? Where am I at? Then your phone's slower than mine. All right. All right, ready? George Jones. What George? Take the doggone glass off. All right. What George Jones song should I sing?
Don't know.
I'll sing this one. He said, I love you till I die. I can't hear it, so I'm waiting till I hear it.
She stopped loving me today.
Her, not me. Why does it mess up every time I try to sing? Okay. Oh, they can hear me. Sorry, y'all.
Yeah, we can hear you loud and clear.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm moving my phone and it's like looking up my nostrils. I'm gonna stand here.
She
He's
stopped loving me today.
it placed the wreath upon his door, and soon they carried him away. He stopped loving her today. Oh, oh, Cindy Sanders making jokes. Lord have mercy. I'm not looking at me no more, y'all. Look at my ceiling again. Right this way. Hey, look here, Linda. See my
What?
TV? There's you on my TV. See?
Yeah.
You right there. Look at it. So you can watch you while you're talking to me. You can see you.
Yeah.
Yeah. It didn't sound good. I seen Conway Twitty, right? Oh, you know what's my favorite? Gene Watson. Anybody know Gene Watson? Y'all don't know Gene Watson. Y'all need to learn it. I'm gonna teach y'all it. Oh Lord, Mighty, I look like Grinch. Oh, I have a alibi. I have an alibi, Linda. I was the Grinch in the parade the other day.
Oh, really?
Yep, me and my buddy, he was Santa Claus. He's Puerto Rican. He sent Puerto Rican Santa Claus, and I was the Grinch.
I'd love to have seen that.
We did. We had a good time, but I went to throwing out candy, and I threw a whole bag of candy out before I got to my grandkids. So I made
Oh
them mad.
no. You
Yeah, they like,
didn't.
yeah, Daddy. I was like, oh, I threw a candy out. Sorry. They didn't get any. Lord have mercy. Look at me. I look like hell warmed over. Hold on, y'all. Sorry. Let me sit in my chair over here. See that noise that I make when I sit down? That's how old I am. Mm. Good grief. Go.
Cindy's saying she bet you had to go to the store after that.
No, I gotta go over here. Every picture I get, I look so stupid looking. I'm not as
She meant
fat as
she meant after you threw all that candy out before you got to your grandkids that she bet you had to go to the store after that.
I
Get your
did.
grandkids some candy.
I had 5 grandkids there, and my little 3-year-old grandson, he like, Granddaddy, and I just found a piece of candy, and I was like, hey, there you go. Yep. So, yep, it worked out good. It was a good parade. I'll put it on. I'll put it on YouTube, but I got copyrighted because they played songs. I was so
Yeah,
happy about Linda. I'm gonna tell
that's
you
why
what.
I have to mute out mine and
I
go
know
through it
that
and narrate it.
almost sat on you. I told my grandkids about that horse almost sat on you. Remember that parade where you went to?
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Almost got sat on by the horse.
yes, ma'am. And I went all the way through that. I got talked into it, you know. Yeah, he conned me into it. My buddy, my Puerto Rican buddy,
Yeah.
lives. Like, come with me. He drives a slingshot. One of them looks like a motorcycle and it's got two tires on the front and one on the back.
Yeah.
And I went up there with him like a doggone fool. And I was, Lord have mercy. All I want to do is stay home and everybody leave me alone. And I got talked into it. So I got in there. And then we had fun when I got there. Yep. So I got in the Christmas spirit. I did. I sure enough did. And we sang. I sang. I sang. I did too. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Why ain't you talking to me then?
I'm listening to you.
Oh, okay. Oh, you listen, I thought. All right. Yeah, I was going to sing Conway Twitty. Actually, I'm going to sing Charlie Pride. You know Charlie Pride?
Yeah, I always loved hearing Charlie Pride sing.
Oh, that's the only black country music singer. And I'll tell you what, people don't even know him today. It's a shame they don't. He sang better than any of the white country people. Charlie Pride. Oh, the crystal chandeliers light up the paintings on your wall. Marble statuettes are standing stately in the hall. Yep. Did you hear that?
Yep.
Why aren't you clapping for me? Oh, thank you. Thank you. Got my audience going on now. Lord have mercy, I'm a fool. I'm crazy. I'm crazy. I don't care.
Where there's
No,
no fools, there's no fun.
that's right. Statue of a Fool. That's another good song.
Cindy's clapping for you.
Oh, well, I can't read while I'm singing. I wish, you know what? When I hang up, when you're over and it's all said and done, and you say goodnight,
Yeah.
I see the words on here. I can't go back and read them. I like if you could look at your live and read everything that everybody says.
Okay, you can. But the
Well,
thing of it is, when I first end the live, YouTube processes my video. It processes all the chat. It takes hours for them to process the chat before you can see it back on the live again.
well,
But like the one I did Sunday, if you
all
go
right.
back and watch that one now, you should be able to see the chat on it.
Lord,
If
this
you
thing
tried
lag.
to watch it right after I ended it, it wouldn't
I
be
got
on there because YouTube
lag.
would still be processing it.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna try it next time. Cause I'll tell you what, Miss Linda Hauser, I'm gonna tell you. I went to the store this morning. I told you to get that turkey leg,
Yeah,
and you were on. You were making gumbo,
yeah.
and I left it on. I said, I'm gonna leave her on so she can get views. Yep. See there.
Well, thank
I
you for
left.
that.
I do. I leave you on all the time. I leave you on constantly. There ain't nothing else. Well,
You took me to the store with you to buy turkey legs.
you didn't go with me. You stayed at my house on the TV, and you was scaring my burglars away because they heard you talking. You're my bodyguard. They heard people they talking in here. They thought somebody was in here. But yeah, but no, I do that. I leave you on all the time. You don't even know that. I know
Yeah,
you're.
I don't know why they do that because everybody sees the chat. Everything is put in chat when you're live. But as
I
soon
know.
as you end that live, they start processing that chat, and
Right.
you can't see that chat replay for hours later.
Oh wait a
It
minute.
takes them hours to process it.
I just saw something. Tamara Douglas said something. And I do know that too.
Ask Dennis if he sings any Patsy Cline.
I fall to pieces. Wait a minute. I don't like that song. I like that song, but that's not the best song that she sings. I like Patsy Cline singing with Kitty Wells. That's the
Yeah.
best. Gladys is still on here. I thought she was going to bed. Go to bed, Gladys. Just
She
kidding.
said sing Jingle Bells.
No, she told me to sing down by the river where she didn't have to hear me. Old Gladys cutting fool with me. Look at her. She's trying to be sly. Come in here. Get on our live chat. Get off our live chat. Just kidding. I ain't moved. Look. I do have hair, y'all. Looks like I don't in this picture.
You got what they call is a burr cut.
Yeah, well, you know what, Linda, Miss Hauser, Linda? Guess what? I cut
What?
my hair since I was in the 3rd grade.
My son wears his hair that way, cut in a burr.
I did.
He
I got
had,
a whole. Oh, you're talking? Go ahead.
go
You
ahead.
talk. It's your show. You talk.
No, I was just
Tell
going to say that my son had long hair when he was in high school and he had his heavy metal band to begin with. But then he started working where he does welding and having to wear a welding hat. And it was
Right.
so hot that he went into the barber shop one day and just told her to cut it all off. He just gave him a burr and he's had it that way ever since, over 20 years.
What's a barber shop? You know what
Well,
I
with
did?
him, it was a lady that did men's hair and women's hair.
One of those. Well, what
But I
I
thought to
do,
myself, if you're going to cut it in a burr, you don't need to go to a beauty shop or a barber shop to get it done. Just buy you some clippers and burr it yourself.
or do what I did. You know what I did?
What?
Snuck in the bathroom and got a hold of my daddy's straight razor when I was a kid.
Oh my God.
Flayed my face halfway apart. I almost cut my cheek off. The whole
Good
side
God.
of my.
I just started to say, I can't imagine that you did anything that you didn't cut yourself
Yeah,
in the process.
those old straight razors. People don't even know what they are anymore.
I'm
I cut.
afraid of those things.
Oh, I almost bled to damn death. Oh, dog, excuse my language. Almost bled to death. And then I went out. I was like, I gotta go tell somebody. I gotta go tell somebody this
Go
because I
tell
was hoping.
somebody what you did.
I had to tell them because it was bleeding so bad. I throw it up. I had to wrap it in toilet paper and I was like, oh Lord Almighty, it looked like a doggone salmon. And yeah, I learned not to do that anymore. My daddy had that straight razor. People don't know what those are anymore.
Those things are dangerous.
Hey, I'm living proof. I'll tell you that in a minute. I mean they are. And then
I
after that,
can't imagine. I can't imagine what it was like years ago where all the barbers used straight razors. I'd be afraid to sit in a chair and let somebody use a straight razor on me.
I like when they did that because they used to put that shaving cream on your ears and cut behind your ears and all. But I got sick of them. Shoot. I went when I used to go to the barber. That man talked so much. I was like, I'm sick of hearing you talk. And he smelled like a horse because he had a bunch of horses. Uh, Ain't nobody cutting my hair smell like a horse. He stuck so bad and he talked so much. He told all the gossip around town. If you didn't know anything about anything going on in town, you'll know it when you go to that barber. He'd tell
Right.
everything. I was like, I wish this man would shut the hell up. And I quit going there and I started cutting my own hair. And I cut my own hair with my eyes closed. I got one of them shavers. You can adjust it. I just buzz it like that. Yep. Wonder where's
Cindy
Alfonso
said,
with the
Cindy
trains.
said, what about singing some Charlie Rich?
Charlie Rich. Oh, tell her to tell me a song that I think is behind closed doors. When we get behind closed doors and she lets her hair hang down, then she makes me proud that I am a man. 'Cause no one knows what goes on behind closed doors. That song? Or maybe no. Maybe no.
She didn't indicate which song. She just said Charlie Rich.
Oh, tell her to tell me what song. They're saying stuff, but I can't read it.
Tamara
Um,
said Goosebumps. Cindy said yes, and then Awesome.
Charlie Rich. I like Charlie Proud. I like Charlie. All right. Oh, tell me another song. Tell me a song. I'll sing it. As long as it's country. I don't want to hear no rapper. None of that. I'll sing it. Tell me a song and I'll sing it right now. Tell me a song. You don't know any songs?
I know
Like,
some of the songs that I like to sing, but I don't know that you would like to sing them.
no, I like old country music songs. Like Conway Twitty again. I told you. Oh, how about Ronnie Millsap? Nobody remembers him, do they?
He's
Oh,
not that old.
let me tell you what. My favorite song. Mel Tillis. Stuttering Mel Tillis. Oh, I ain't singing no Dolly Parton. I used to like Dolly Parton before she turned plastic. But I like Mel Tillis. Are you there?
Yep, I'm here. I'm listening.
Yeah. Mel Tillis. Oh, Mel Tillis is slow. You got to listen to it build. It builds, okay? It builds as you go. All right, ready? All right. Now I forgot what the hell it was. Hold on. Go. Tonight I'm burning old love letters, photographs and memories of you, hoping somehow I'll feel better. And when the smoke is gone, I won't want you. I didn't want her to begin with.
I don't know the words to these songs.
Oh, Mel Tillis was good. He died. All the good ones are dead. I saw George Jones 4 times at Silver Springs. I live in Florida, you know,
Yeah.
and I saw him in concert 4 times. And the one last time I saw him, George Jones, he come on, his band came out, and I sang all of his songs before he got on stage out loud. Yeah, there was cops there, and they told me to be quiet. I'm like, well, I'm singing George Jones. And one of them told me, if you don't be quiet, I'm like, okay. Because, see, they were selling liquor, real liquor, in a glass bottom boat. Used to be a glass bottom boat at the Silver Springs. Did you know that?
No, I didn't.
At Silver Springs, you know where that is in Ocala?
No.
Well, it's in Florida, and it's Ocala Silver Spring. It's been there forever, and it's still there. But it was a theme park, and they had, oh, George Strait, yeah, and all that. Oh, Keith Whitley. Here we go. I got one for Cindy Sandu. What? What? Tell her husband don't listen. Hello. All right, I'll just
Cindy
keep
said
singing.
George Strait is still living.
Yeah, but I don't like him. But I like Keith Whitley. He's dead. He drank himself to death young. Yeah, Keith Whitley. All right. They had this on in the grocery store this morning. I just walked around just so I could hear it. I told him, I said, if y'all don't turn this off, I'm gonna have to get me a drink. Right there. I was in the beer aisle too. I was like, oh, I'm sorry, Linda. I'm just joking. You're looking at me
Gladys
like
is
that.
still saying, Dennis, sing Jingle Bells for me.
You want me to sing Burl Ives version, Gladys? I'll sing that later. You, Gladys, if you stay there, I'll sing it. Hold on. I'm singing Keith Whitley right now. Where there's a cloud don't mean there's rain. Know that song? Tears
No.
in my eyes don't mean there's pain. Don't flatter yourself. I'm over you. Yeah, Lori Morgan. She was good looking back then. She ain't now. And Loretta Lynn, I saw Loretta Lynn at Ham Jam in Middleburg, Florida, where I live. I don't live. I ain't telling y'all where I live. Don't nobody come try to hunt me down. But yeah, I did. Loretta Lynn had broke her ankle,
Oh,
and she sat.
really?
Yeah, and she sat in a chair and sang "Coal Miner's Daughter." Oh, Linda, Miss Hauser, Linda, and
What?
Gladys. I can't believe I forgot this song to sing that I tried to sing to you last time. Tammy One Hit, First Lady of Country Music. Just follow the stairway to this lonely world of mine. You'll find me wait here in apartment number 9. I asked you to look it up. You did some stuff, did you? Not
No, I
so
didn't.
long ago, you walked away from me. And after all the play, oh, I messed that tune up. And after all the plans we made, you decided to be free. Loneliness surrounds me without your arms around me. And the sun will never shine in apartment number 9. Yep. So there you go. That's it. That's all I'm saying.
Cindy says, do you karate, Dennis?
No, she said karaoke. That's
Oh,
when you sing. That's when you
yeah,
sing when the.
I
Yeah,
glanced at it and I thought it said
I
karate.
know. I know. I know she didn't ask you to do karate. I'm like, hell to the damn no. I don't know none of them. I know 2 Chinese words, and you don't want to know them. I don't do none of that. That requires getting up out of my chair.
I'll make sure of what I'm reading next time.
Yeah, thank you for that. Thank you for helping me out there. Oh, yeah, singing is
Yeah,
not
she
fun.
said yes, the singing one, not the fighting one.
Yeah, yeah, she said the singing one. Oh, when you're when you running down my country, man, you walking on the fighting side of me. You're walking on the fighting side of me. Running down the way of life, our fighting men have fought and died to keep. If you don't love it, leave it. Let this song that I'm singing be a warning. Right? You should sing that to your neighbor, Linda. That dyke lady up the road with the leaf blower. I don't think Linda heard me.
You don't get me in trouble.
No, oh, I'm sorry. I'll be
This is
quiet.
on YouTube, guys.
I hope. Oh, I'm sorry. Linda, I forgot. I'm sorry. I hope you get new neighbors in that house beside you. In that new house.
I'm not looking forward to it. You know, my
I,
neighbors in front of me that built the new house, they've
you know,
already moved out and they've got the house up for rent.
yeah.
They don't
You know,
even, they're not even living in Texas right now.
what would be funny and it'd be worth your while?
What?
Take out a loan and buy that house and Don't let anybody move in it. Let your cats live in it. Let
I couldn't
but
afford to buy like a $200,000 home and let my cats just live in it.
well, buy it and let me live in it, and I'll be your neighbor, and I'll help you do
If I
land.
could afford to buy a new house, I'd buy a new house and I'd live in it.
Yeah. Well, you can move in the new one, and I'll move into yours then. I'm just cutting the fool. I'm
I
happy
know
where I'm.
you are.
You know what? I love where I'm at, but I hate my neighbor. I wish she'd move. I'm gonna make her move when I get them roosters. Yeah, I'm gonna run her off with these roosters. I'm gonna annoy
Well,
her so.
are you in a subdivision, a closed
I'm
subdivision, or
way out in the woods, way out down there in the woods. Yep. I didn't even shave. Look at me. I look like oh, I look nasty. I don't normally look nasty like this. I'm sorry. Let me move off of me. Get
you
off
look
of me.
fine?
No, I don't. I didn't even shave today. But yeah, now I can't. When I move it, it moves way over yonder there. See? Look right there. Go there. This thing makes you look like I'm gonna get my grandkids here to help me figure this thing out. Get me a tripod. I'm holding this thing in my hand. That's why it's moving. Probably make everybody dizzy. Every time I go up there, you see all my brown dots, my old spots, my old liver spots. So I'm old. I like being old. I'm glad I'm old. Oh, that's what I wanted to ask you. Let's get on a different subject. Yes, the other day when I missed your live, right?
Yeah,
And you were talking about how people don't take marriage seriously anymore. They don't. And they were talking about how long they've been married and their parents have married, all that.
yeah.
You don't remember that?
I remember.
I was going to say, if you don't, you need to go back and watch your videos. Because one of them was like, I think it was Uncle BB said his parents were married for 50 something years.
Yeah,
Mom
my
and daddy,
brother.
I mean, my, boy, listen at me, my dumb ass. No, my parents were married for 45 years and then they died, left me all by my lonesome. And my grandparents were married for 65 years. They got married when they were teenagers. Am I still there?
Well,
You
my
can't hear?
brother.
Yeah.
I remember him celebrating his 50th wedding anniversary many years ago. So they were married 55 or more years by the time his wife died.
But you know what, Linda? I was going to tell you when I wished I could have got in there. Let me get this thing still so I can talk to you. I was trying to tell you something. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I wish I would have got in that show because I was going to tell you, you know what? You're preaching the gospel right now. You worse because I was married. I look at my leg way over yonder. I'm going to put my leg down. I got these new bar stools today. I had my daughter. I was too embarrassed to pick them up in somebody's garbage. So I had her pick them up for me. And she did. They're nice too. I like them. Yep. My grandkids can sit up here and eat. But anyway, I forgot what I was saying now about the. Yeah, nobody's on here. Everybody left, Linda.
I've got 35 people watching.
Why ain't they talk?
We got Gladys, Cindy, Tamara,
Oh, Gladys
a lot
still
of
here.
people in chat.
All right, now, well, I'm gonna keep talking then. Yeah, well, let me finish my story. Oh, Cindy's here, Tamara's here. Well,
Gladys is here.
what you were talking about, I mean to tell you, you was pulling heartstrings. Because I'll tell you what, I was married 19 years, raised two daughters, and I would have been married forever, but she wasn't nice, so I got rid of her. I didn't kill her, but I got rid of her legally with a lawyer. And that was the happiest day of my life when I got rid of her. I don't mean to say it, but I ain't never dealing with it. Let me quit saying that, but I ain't never doing that again. I love me and I love being by myself. Don't
Hmm.
you love? Yep. I'll be quiet. I should not say change the subject, but yep.
Well, I guess maybe a lot of people nowadays they get married for the wrong reasons. That's why marriages don't last. And I'm not one to talk. I've been married twice,
Yeah,
and neither
I was,
one of them lasted more than 10 years. But that's what happened. So,
I was only married once, and I learned my lesson. I ain't never doing that again. I guarantee doggone to you. I got grandkids keep me company, and that's all I need. And me, 'cause I love me. Mm, I
well, if
know
you'd
how.
have never got married to begin with, you wouldn't have grandkids today, would you?
That's the only reason I don't hate
See,
her.
she gave you something good. You got your grandkids.
Yeah, but oh, yep, you're good. But yeah, that's true. I'm telling you, kids these days. You're talking about kids these days getting married. They get married and they live off the government, off of our paycheck, our tax money. Now I'm going on another subject. They don't know how to raise a family on their own. They live off of us and get all that income tax, and I can't even get by. I gotta pay taxes every year. Makes me so mad. I see them, all them youngins getting new cars when tax time comes around. Makes me so mad. Like, yeah, y'all ought to thank me for that. All that money I put in there, and y'all got it. Not in. Oh, let me be quiet. I'm sorry. Yeah, Tamara said we changed over the years. So there. I should lighten up the. I should lighten the mood and say something nice. Right?
Well, I think people years ago were more serious when they got married than people are today. It's too
They
convenient, too easy for them to get annulments or divorces and stuff like that. Where years ago, people just didn't think about getting a divorce. When they got married, that was for life.
That's
And they
why you
made
all.
sure that the one they married is the one they wanted to be with.
That's why when they go to get married, they ought to put them through a test, a class, and say, "You agree to this?" Oh, Gladys talking again. Oh, sorry, Gladys.
She said she was with her man 28 years and he passed away 2 years ago.
If he didn't, she'd still be there and be loving it. Sorry, Gladys. Bless his heart. Rest in peace, Miss Gladys's husband.
Well, I don't know if you know the story about Gladys, but that's why she's confined to bed right now. She just gave up when her husband died.
Well, she shouldn't do that, Gladys. You
She
should.
became a recluse and just gave up.
Well, I'm a recluse too. Oh, speaking of recluse,
Yeah,
let me
but you
tell you.
didn't go to bed and stay there.
No, but I'm gonna tell you what. Speaking of recluse, I found a recluse spider in my closet this morning.
Oh no.
Yes, ma'am. My grandkids stayed with me last night, and I went to take them to school. And when they left, I went to get out some Christmas lights so I could throw them away because I'm not putting them up. Hell, and there was a spider so big, looked like a crab, looked like an Alaskan king. And I sprayed him, and I think he drank the spray. He did, and he was
Are you
way.
sure it was a recluse? A brown recluse?
It was a spider. I don't know the name of it. I didn't ask him his name, but he was so big. Let me tell you what happened. I sprayed him so bad, I about drowned him, and he fell, and I heard him hit the floor. So that's how big he was.
He was a big spider if you could hear him hit the floor.
He was. And I said, all this time I thought I've been living alone and this man been in my closet. This doggone big old spider looked like a man. I was scared of him. But yeah, I pushed him down the toilet though. He was huge. We got big spiders here in Florida. That thing's so big, I had to give him a name. I almost took him outside and buried him in a casket.
Well, yeah, they grow big in Florida because it doesn't get cold enough there to kill them all.
That's right. That's what you said. And you know what? You said
The
that in
same
your.
way in Hawaii, they've got spiders and roaches as big as dogs because it don't get cold enough to kill them every year. So they live from year to year, get bigger and bigger.
There was this episode of Sanford and Son. Remember Sanford and Son?
Yeah.
And Lamont and Rollo, they were arguing about, yeah, we were so poor. We didn't have any, what he say, didn't have any food or whatever. Well, anyway, we had to live with cockroaches and spiders. And Lamont said, we were so poor, we didn't have no cockroaches because we didn't have no crumbs for them to eat. That's pretty poor. When
Yeah. We don't have crumbs for the bugs to eat.
roaches couldn't even find anything to eat. That's terrible. At least I was feeding that spider. I don't know what the hell he was eating. He was on top of my water heater. That's where my hair's not red. This thing make my hair look red. My hair, what little bit I got it. You know what, Linda? I'm just talking to you right now. When I was younger, I used to have long black hair and I comb it back in like a bouffant, like Conway Twitty, and I greased it with a Vaseline hair tonic.
Tamara
Remember,
said, check around your house. You may have more spiders.
I might, if I have one that damn big as that one I had this morning, I'm moving out. I'll move out. Hey, I'll move out of the tent. I'll get me a motor home. I'll go traveling. I'll take care of the place while I'm gone.
The spiders will travel with you.
Yeah, scare the burglars off while I'm gone. I'll be back when y'all get
Have
started.
spiders will travel.
Yeah, have spiders will travel. Have spiders run like a doggone jackrabbit. Anyway, Lord have mercy. I've been talking the whole time. Nobody else is talking. I mean, nobody came on here with us. Remember that girl came on last time and messed me all up when I was trying to sing? That girl from Georgia?
Oh, I don't remember that. I remember someone else coming on, but
Yeah, that girl, she's on there drinking beer right in front of us. I was like, Lord, that
okay. I know who you're talking about. That was a while back.
was a
She's not
while
come
back.
back.
I know. I told her because she tried to argue with me about a song, and I told her that ain't no doggone Mel Tillis. That's Mel McDaniel. And she argued with me. And I told her, I set her straight. And you looked it up because my grandkids laughed because they were looking at you and they're like, she's looking it up. And you did it and you looked it up and it was Gene McDaniel. Country fried. I'm country folk. I don't like what it says because I don't smoke. I don't do that. My daddy died from smoking.
I don't smoke. I'm allergic to it. I can't even be around people smoking.
Well, I like fires, but my neighbor that's a Karen, she called the fire department on me. And I told you I've been here since 1979. Ain't never had, and I was bragging to my buddy. I was like, I've been here all this time. Ain't nobody ever bothered me about a fire. And I had a fire, and that doggone woman called the cops on me. And the fire department came up, and you know what they told me?
What?
I said, I'm cooking hot dogs for my grandkids. Hey, you're fine. You're good. They left. Yes, they did.
Well, did you have a house fire to cook hot dogs?
Oh
How
no,
big
I
was
had
your fire?
out in the yard. I had a fire like you have, but mine
Yeah.
was higher than the power lines. It burnt the trees and everything. And called the fire department on me. And
Oh my God.
I had a hose out there. They're like, "Oh, you're good. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about her." I'm like, I ain't worried about her. And next morning I got up, I went straight to the sheriff's office and I said, I want to know who called on me. So that's public info. I want a FOIA, Freedom of Information Act. And I want to know who called on me because I'm going to put a stop to it right now. And I did too. I found out who it was. I said, that woman better not ever bother me again. And she ain't bothering me no more. But them barking dogs. That's how I was telling you all, I'm going to get me some guineas. Did you hear me say that? Guineas?
Yeah, guineas.
Yeah, they're loud. Them guineas will get up in the highest tree and everything that moves, they'll make all that noise. And they won't quit. Are you looking up now? I see you. Or you go you get tired? Are you hanging up? Oh, you're looking up guineas? I'm talking about guineas, not a Jew, a guinea. Oh, Cindy Sandu has to go. Bye, Cindy. See you next time.
So, all right. Yeah, we got to go too. I think all of us need to sing Jingle Bells for Gladys, and then
You,
we'll close out our live for tonight. We've been on
you,
for over 2 hours, so
if Gladys is still here, I'm gonna sing her Burl Live. Have a holly jolly Christmas. It's the best time of the year. Right? I feel. All right,
well,
Gladys.
Cindy,
Gladys, can I
Cindy,
send
before you go, Tamara, Cindy, Gladys, let's
you
all
on it?
sing Jingle Bells, and we'll be closing out with Jingle Bells. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Good night,
Hey,
everybody. Love y'all.
good night. All right, then.